Pow wow, yo, yippee yay, guys. Hello to everyone. Sorry that you have to see us again. We're taking over the Pow Wow one new time. We are live, so we can take some questions if you have any in the comments. I am Benji, product manager for the Loyalty Squad, and I have Dan right here with me as always. How are you feeling, Dan?
I'm feeling good this evening. It's great to be here. It's wonderful to know that the Borgers are with us again this evening. And yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. So the
Cool.
executives
So,
are on a
as
retreat. Sorry, I'm just explaining why. And they're talking about the next big plans for SwissBorg, and they're aligning on everything. While that is happening, we are taking over for one time, and next time Cyrus will be back, and we'll have big plans to be unveiled in August and September. You'll hear more very soon, and we're super excited. Dan, take it away.
Absolutely. So, good evening, folks, once again. So, a very quick market outlook today. We're just going to be really talking about the token verse and how it's doing. We've got some interesting things to review about the alpha airdrop rewards with Hyperliquid. We're going to talk about the latest trading vault, and we're going to introduce the newest alpha early deal to you. So, exciting alpha based stuff this evening for everybody. In the token verse, yeah, this is what I am told is called a healthy drawdown, or a little bit of a, sideways movement. But there was some exciting action there. If you were in Dolomite, which is on the bearer chain, or Vine, I'm told this basically pumped because Elon tweeted about it. But there's also one of our new tokens in there, Rect, which we're going to chat about in a little while, and also Granite Protocol. So there is some green big opportunities if you're lucky enough to take them. But very much
the greed index.
Yes,
Check out that
the
greed index.
It's actually a little bit less, I think, than last week, but still, the market is cooking, huh? The market is cooking. Is there anything you've got your eye on in particular in there?
Oh, I've been looking at SwissBorg up there. Oh, it was up there this morning. Did you refresh it already? Oh no, up there. Oh, it's red now. Okay, it was green last time I checked. I've been looking at SwissBorg. I think that they're cooking a bunch of great things, and I get some alpha from behind the scenes directly from the team. So I'm very excited to see what they have. Obviously, very focused on what we have, but SwissBorg is also doing a great job.
Absolutely, though, when you know the builders are building and there's these buying opportunities, not financial advice, of course, but this is the time to maybe be taking a look. So moving on, let's talk about quickly the new tokens that were added. There was actually 5 added last week. Nillion, this is like a secrecy computation platform. So this is privacy based, very, very cool. Next space is on the Avalanche network. That's gaming. Is that one you know a little bit about, Benji?
Unfortunately,
I know you know
not.
Avalanche.
Sorry.
No worries. And then we have some. We'll talk more about Avalanche shortly. And then CreatorBid, which is a multi-platform for AI creation economy. AI16Z, this is a famous one. It's been asked for quite a lot, and we're happy to bring it to you finally on the Solana network. They say that AI16Z is the first venture capital agent led by AI agents. I don't know all about that, but it has been very successful, as has Graphite Protocol. That was one that was hugely successful last week. And this, again, is a creation-based platform in the block space. Peak, that's DeepIn, decentralized physical infrastructure. And again, I know a lot of people were excited to get that one on board. And finally, we have it on the SwissBorg Meta Exchange. And finally, we have Useless and Annie. So Useless is Solana. It was a meme coin set up to kind of, I guess, be a sarcastic look at meme coin culture, but it's one that's really taken off and is showing a very, very strong community. Annie, this is something to do with Elon Musk, I believe, a Grok companion. Do your own research.
Do you think the Useless community is called Useless Community, or do they have Useless ambassadors? I think it's a very fun brand to just have everything named Useless. Useless team, Useless executives, Useless ambassadors. Very good trademark meme material right here. But the market cap is bigger than Borg, which is very frustrating to me. Great job from the team, just very frustrating.
Only for a short while. So then we move on to Rect. This is one that we added yesterday, and this was a nice one. And again, it's been on an incredible run just recently. Really huge gains. Rect started out as an NFT project, just a free mint NFT. available to anyone, and it just gained kind of a huge cult following. And then the guys involved took it on this journey and launched the drinks brand, which you may have seen if you've been attending any Web3 events. And again, just an incredibly strong community, really following on with great heart, as we put there, great humor. And Rect, the token now, is their badge of honor, badge of strength in their community. And when you buy the drinks, you get Rect points, which can then turn into the token. So people engage and constantly can grow their pot. So yeah, really cool one. We always love the custom art. I was really happy to see the Rect guy and the SwissBorg crossing together. So yeah, really nice. Looping Collective airdrop. So let's chat about this one. This one opened today. And this is on Hyperliquid, if you didn't know. So it's a vault for the hype token. Okay, and this is depositing your hype into a new protocol set up by the Looping Collective in Loot Hype. And basically what it's doing, firstly, it's staking your hype. Secondly, it's looping it around. So it's restaking and restaking multiple times, and it uses different protocols. And this allows you to do the third thing, which is the airdrop farming. So because it's taking part in all these multiple protocols on the Hyperliquid network, you have basically 3 opportunities to get rewards to gain yield. So this is a really cool thing, and we've been getting a lot of positive reaction to it. A lot of people pretty excited by this one. But one of the most important things to understand is all of the yield, all of the rewards are all going to be distributed at the end in Borg. So you get your invested hype back, but everything else that's generated out of the vault is going to come to you in Borg. So if this is interesting to you, don't take my word for it. Obviously, do your own research, take a look, and we have an opportunity in a moment for you to learn a little bit more. But the vault opened today. You've got until the 4th or until it fills, of course. Yeah. So take a look and see if this is one for you. Interesting for you, Benji?
Yeah, I love farming airdrop. I love saving time, and this is 2 in 1. So it's a win-win situation for me. Definitely something that I enjoy, and I especially like having a SwissBorg team working for me because I feel more confident than doing it myself. So that's also a third plus.
I could not agree more. So if my explanation didn't really cut it for you guys, I would fully understand. Please feel free. There is a great interview, Alex, Cyrus, and the Loops Hype team on YouTube. The link is down below, and you can check it out for yourselves. But we've got a little clip for you now that we're going to just play quickly.
Adjusted yield you get on hype. And on top of that, like you explained, we have the loop token, the Looping Collective, which is basically the flywheel for all our looping products, including looped hype. And we have a very novel system actually with like TVL milestone-based vesting. So as the protocol grows, there will be a large portion of the entire token supply distributed to everyone who contributes to the growth, including all the users, and then also including SwissBorg, because we work together. And then there will be on the SwissBorg platform also extra returns for everyone who goes through SwissBorg directly. So there's even incentives to do it directly on SwissBorg, which is a great way to enhance the rewards even more. And then coming back to your question, in terms of API estimations, we have some estimations that are around 15%, which is very reasonable based on like the current loop token FDV. You would earn around 5% extra for like just the accrued loop. That kind of depends on how fast we hit these protocol TVL milestones.
Oh,
he was cut there.
Than I thought it was going to. Yeah, it seems like. So everyone will have to check out the interview in full for themselves on the YouTube channel with the link below. But this is a really cool one, and it's exciting. Trading vaults. Now, if you didn't see, last week we closed the Uniswap trading vault, and this was really cool. Congratulations, as I say, to everyone who participated, because this delivered 63% return in just 3 months, and that is the highest new record, all-time high, best performance for a trading vault so far. So congrats to the team, and yeah, well done to everyone that was able to invest in that one. And following on, of course, we got another one for you. So this week's trading vault is going to open on Wednesday, so that's tomorrow, 2 o'clock like normal CEST, and this is using the Lido token this time. So check it out in the app. most important thing is everything is so cleanly presented inside the app for these trading vaults. You've got all of the information there. It shows you the entry points, the exit points, the stop loss, the whole thing. It's all there for you to review before you come in. But everyone wants to know what the headline is, and that is that the maximum gain on this vault is set to a eye-watering 79% potential. There is, of course, a lot of potential for loss, so do check it out for yourself. But for me, I love these. Unfortunately, if you have an accent like mine, you can't access them, but for everyone else, they should enjoy. One for you, Benji, you think?
No, unfortunately. Well, you know what? I'm hesitating. Maybe I would have said instinctively, I only invest in tokens that I feel I can hold because I know them, I trust them, and I know that if a bear market starts hitting, I have some trust in the fundamentals and that the token will pick back up. And I didn't do that much research there. So personally, I would need to do a bit more of due diligence on the fundamentals, and then I'd invest in that trading vault if I believe that the token has a very, very long-term potential. So real answer, transparently, I don't know, maybe. But the 79 is
Take a look
definitely
tomorrow.
attractive. Yeah,
absolutely. And the trading on automatic and the fact that, yeah, it takes the emotion out and removes the possibility that you just ride it to zero, which is my MO personally. So moving on with more and more alpha, so much alpha this evening. So the next alpha early deal for you guys is coming up next week, but we're going to reveal it to you now. Oh, excuse me. First, we need to talk about WeMine. Yeah, and WeMine, we just, the success story. I nearly forgot. Just over 3 hours, WeMine, the Bitcoin mining opportunity, sold out. So once again, well done to the team. Of course, a lot of effort went into securing that one, getting all running and everything on time. And yeah, just congrats to everyone that got in. I think we're all really excited about this one. But yes, moving on. Benji, I know this is one that you're familiar with, so perhaps you can lead us in here. Suzaku is our next alpha deal.
Oh, I'm so excited. I leaked it this morning on Twitter without doing on purpose that it was going to be an alpha deal. For anyone who caught the message, well done. Was useless because you can't trade it, but well done for following my channel and getting the alpha. Suzaku is actually a project that they had to explain themselves maybe 5 times to me before I was able to really understand what they did. The main thing I understood instinctively was that these guys are super smart. They're creating a way of being able to secure the L1s on Avalanche. So as you know, Avalanche is a chain that can create your own L1s, which means you can basically create a blockchain and set your own parameters instead of having to depend on, for example, Ethereum's gas prices and strategy. You can just create your own little bubble on Avalanche, but you still need a way to be able to run it in a very secure manner. And Suzaku, very, very broken down, and they're not going to like me so much for breaking it down that much, but basically Suzaku allows you to secure all of these. And they're going to be launching a token, they're going to have some staking, they're going to have some governance, all of the fancy things that you can hope for. I think if we have some details on the launch, they're going to be very, very favorable as well. We've toured with the team at the beginning of the year. They're super smart, amazing, spoke all of the languages that we could and better. They explained Avalanche to people in 4 capitals of Europe along with us. And just, yeah, they're just extremely, extremely smart, brilliant, cool, hardworking guys, building a very complicated but very, very worthwhile project to look at. So I strongly encourage you to do your own research on this project, check it out, try to understand it, ask GPT to break it down to you as if you were 14 years old, like what I needed in order to get it. And then if it interests you, if you think that it has potential, if you're bullish on Avalanche, definitely throw a little marble in there. I will just because the team is amazing, and I'll double down because the project is cool as well.
And thank you, that was amazing. And I understand they do good hats as well, right?
Yeah, I stole the hat of Gauthier. Sorry about that. I took it on a plane with me because I don't think I was necessarily supposed to steal his hat. But the hat is super. It's very soft. It's a very good quality hat.
I'm jealous. So I think you just touched on something that was really interesting there, and this idea of this being kind of a side bet on the strength of the Avalanche ecosystem, right? And I know this is an ecosystem that you are pretty familiar with. We're talking here about how the network is really growing. It's showing some growth. FIFA are now announced that they're making their own blockchain on Avalanche. We've got Gunzilla Games, the creators of Off the Grid. They're on Avalanche. There's lots of stuff cooking on Avalanche, right? So this is an interesting opportunity based on that alone, as well as what the tech that they're building, right?
Yeah, and the second thing is that I just read a few lines of the second paragraph that they are super well implemented. They know everyone in Avalanche. It's crazy. It's very, very good also to have the contacts when you're building on a blockchain. They're respected among Avalanche. If it's even the main entity, Team One, the DAO, or all of the projects that are building on Avalanche. So you know when builders are respecting other builders that something is going in the right direction. So that's also a good point that can be handed to them for sure.
Fantastic. So August the 6th is the day that this is coming to you in the SwissBorg app. So a little bit of time for you to read the documents, the thesis that's going to be coming on the website, look at the alpha page, investigate it, see if this one is for you. And August the 6th, yeah, super interesting though. The token has no vesting, so there's no vesting period on this deal. So you're going to get the tokens directly after the TGE as soon as it is possible to deliver them to you. You're going to find them in your app, in your portfolio. And it's starting at 13 million FDV, so it's going to be a great one, I think, to look at. And should be cool. Anything more to add?
No, shout out to them again, and wish them best of luck. I hope that they rock it once again.
Absolutely. So moving on to the Borg. Weekly Borg data this week. Benji, do you want to take us through? We've got governance there, of course.
Governance, 135 million Borg. Some good news coming for governance in our favorite region that is a little bit more complicated to cater to. Give you a couple weeks, and we can release staking to another country, which I'm looking forward to a lot. Premiums, 227 million. Now, do note that in some time, these two categories are going to be merged into one. So it means that, I need to do some quick maths here. 393 million tokens locked, which is almost 40% of the total supply. Amazing. Almost 160,000 holders in the app. We need to pump those numbers up, guys. This isn't very good. Guardian spot is not changing, and the weekly price is taking a little bit of a recovery after a very good week last week. Volume is quite similar. Following, this one's for you, Dan.
So yeah, we talk about the market obviously having its ebbs and its flows and its ups and its downs, and volume has indeed had a pretty good time, as have exchanges. But we have seen a net flow removed from the apps. The team are working on that one to identify the reasons why people have decided to go on chain or do their own thing or whatever they're up to exactly. But the most important part is KYC verification has gone up a little bit. That means there's new Borgers joining us, which is super, super cool. Move into the best part. Community index, folks. We need your guesses. We need to see them, excuse me, in the chat. Give me a number. What do you think it's going to be? I'm seeing, come on, guys. Don't let me down. 7, thank you. 5.9 this week. Yeah, one guess. Sorry, one guess only, but I didn't get it right. 5.9. Frank, you like your start, 8.7. So that's the end of July. So month to date, 4.34, came up from June of 3.8. You can see a bit of sideways movement this week.
I forgot the sustainability score once again. I'm sorry about that. I believe it's between 3 and 4, which means that the buyback is not as high as we wish. But I have to put a slide in. I put it in a Telegram group, but this is not enough. Next week, it will be in the Pow Wow for sure.
Perfect, Benji. Thank you so much. And it looks like there was some delay there because I see like loads of guesses all of a sudden having thought, but nobody was listening to us.
Who knows?
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, thank you very much, folks, for joining us this evening. Of course, we need you to like and subscribe. We need you to make some nice comments, show our bosses that we were super productive and enthusiastic this evening at whatever time it is where you are, Benji, as well as me. And was there anything that you wanted to add?
Yeah, our bonus highly depend on how many likes are on this video, so feel free to add some more. It's free for you, very rewarding for us. The bell also lets you know when there's a new video out, which will be very important for the next month. While this is summer, while everyone's not paying attention, you can get an edge for this. So take all opportunities on your side. Click that bell, click that like, subscribe to the channel, listen to our beautiful CEO talk about this powwow next week, and then the assemblies and keynotes that are coming up as well. Dan, I'll let you do the outro because you did it so well last time.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you very much, folks. As always, if you need anything at all, just hit me up on Discord. DMs are always open. Telegram's going to be back soon, by the way. We'll announce that next week, and the new Telegram group that we've got set up for the English speakers. And so, yeah, on that note, thank you, Benji, for joining me. Thank you, you guys, for joining us. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay wealthy. Love your Borg, love your equity. They always say you should go out on a song. So here we go. Take it easy, guys. Have fun.